Okay. All right. It looks like I'm live. So let me get over to YouTube so I can see things the way everybody else sees them. And then I'm doing the ironing board thing today. I've got the camera on the other part of the... So I'm going to try and bring up the chat on my tablet so I can have that near me instead of... Because then I face away from my computer when I work over on the ironing board. So... Oh, turn the sound down. No, not up, down. There we go. Hey, Susan. Looks like it's just you and me for the moment. I'm sure a few other people will find their way here. Okay. So, I'm looking for the rest of the serial killer stuff. And I guess it would help if I put the stand up. Okay. Hey, Carla and Artie Dar. So, over here, over there, is my bin of creepy stuff. Let's see if you can see it. Yeah. So that bit, don't pay no attention to the floor. I've got a huge mess going on. I'm in the middle of like 4 projects. Okay. Oh, and there's a piece stuck to the top. I know it doesn't look like my creepy bin, but it is my creepy bin. Even though it's peachy and stuff. I've just been throwing stuff in here. It's been sitting up high, and I've just been chucking stuff onto it. Well, I do try. I feel like I may have revealed a deep, dark secret that was too far for even Popo last night. Okay, I don't need that. So what we're looking for is stuff for the, that doesn't belong in there. Or things for the serial killer book. So let's put stuff that doesn't belong over there and these things back here. I can make a couple of piles. Because this is a maybe. Maybe in my book I might find a use for that. The rest of it is just getting some of the collage stuff. There's a lot of collage stuff in here is what I'm saying. But I haven't done hardly any creepy collaging this year. So that doesn't go in there either. Okay, these ones don't go in there. So you have to start it doesn't actually go in here pile. That goes in here. That should probably go in scraps of joy. The Fruity Pebbles serial killer. Yes, he's on the loose. No Fruity Pebbles are safe. Okay, that could be serial killerable. So let's put that over there. I think this pile might be... I don't want to turn each sheet. Creepy baby. That's from Janice. Okay, that's the Stanley Hotel. And they do tours of these supposedly haunted things in the hotel. There's a paper blurb that goes with that. Which I need to put it in my someday journal because that's where that's going. All right, this is serial killerable. That's why I saved it. At least from my serial killer journal. Your mileage may vary. Let's see. Okay. Those are creepy Carla things. That's serial killerable. Okay, that is not serial killerable. Some of these are Janice things. That one's a me thing, and that's a Janice thing. It's not my artwork. It's a copy of some artwork I bought to use, and I made a copy just for myself to use. We could cover that up. It'll be pretty creepy, I think. Kitschy cute creepy, you know. Okay. The Headless Horseman. Always creepy good fun. Let's see. That on the bottom. Small pieces over here. Yeah, the head is backward on there, so definitely creepyable. All right, book pages, I got to figure out a different storage solution for. At least some of them. It's a nice gargoyle, huh? Good stuff in there. All right. I always find masks to be kind of creepy, don't you? Oh, it's very glary right here, isn't it? Let me see if I can raise up the cutting board just a little bit. Take some of that glare away. I'm sorry. It's that overhead light, which I can do absolutely nothing about. That's a little bit better, yeah. Let's see. That's part of the creepy baby digi cemetery. That's rub-ons. Here's some buggies. I could do buggies like Rosemary. I don't have the fun. Rosemary has some really great bug digis. These are from a National Geographic. I've actually had them in there a little while. Well, they were somewhere else and I shoved them in here. I found them in one of the many piles. Okay. Skeleton stuff. So how's your guys' Friday going? Anybody get in a nap today? I did. I tried, but I thought something else was happening today. And it turned out I was wrong. So I wasted a huge chunk of my day waiting when I could have got stuff done. I was a little bit frustrated. That's one of the books we used last year. Bury the Dead, Tombs, Corpses, Mummies, Skeletons, and Rituals. In the old glue book. I promise there is serial killer stuff in here. I just don't know where. I shoved all the stuff in here that was deemed creepy so that I could have it in one place. Leftover fabric scraps, napkin, nice glassy bag. I hope you guys had a good end to your week. I know I should probably try and categorize it, but I love the thrill of the hunt in looking for things, you know? Cemetery. Oh, that's serial killerable or creepy. I don't know. I think we'll keep that in the creepy pile. Some scraps. keeping that for the bat on there, I think, and the wolf. There's another buggy. Some scraps. Got some good mummy stuff and just some general creepiness. Tissue paper. Pirate skeleton thing. Ooh, that should go with our M&M. Our M&M is in here somewhere. We'll put that aside for his collage because it's a piratey kind of skeleton, you know, with a keg of rum and let's see. That's part of a digi. I like the handprint right there. That's part of Brooke's creepy digi. Creepy baby digi. A couple of pieces of cardstock. Some mixed media stuff. I think these are from Sharon O. Let me make this into a little pile and move it aside now. It's starting to slide down the cutting board. So let's just put that down here for right now and see what else we got going on. Here's our Toxic Babes digi. That's mine. It's not my digi. It's just a piece of artwork I own. Yes, I own creepy art. It's true. Okay. I think this is all Toxic Babes. Oh, I like that eyeball right there. I'm going to put that in the serial killer pile. And maybe that one too. I kind of like that whole. I'm worried this is going to turn into me role-playing serial killer. I'm going to give my serial killer too many of my own traits, you know. That's Sharon paper too. Brooke's creepy baby digi. This is just a grungy digi. Some Ouija boards. Okay. More Toxic Babes. And we've got some scrapbook pieces over here. Those are not paperweight. Okay. I'm not sure what I wanted to use that for. But I remember putting it in there. I'm thinking it was a good idea at the time. Hopefully it will come back to me. These are out of a Gamer magazine. Oh, you know what? I actually do now have a folder for my Aries collage. That's not that, but some of these are. That's zombies. Anything with guns and people shooting is pretty much going to be. But I do actually have now a folder for my Aries collage. I think that could be fun on a lighthearted creepy collage. That's possible substrate. I'm not sure why that's in there. Let's put it over there. Okay. That's part of yeah, that's creepy. So, creepy. That's for my Aries collage. So let's use both of those. Okay. That way I can move the war stuff somewhere else. Because there is a fair amount of it at this point. And we'll move the dragon into the fantasy area because that's not necessarily creepy. That's kind of a winter thing. Let's put that over there. Anybody got plans for the weekend? Chilling, relaxing. You got errands to run. I have 3 things I want to accomplish, but they're big things. Okay, that is part of the Aries collage. I think that guy just looks angry. Aries collage. That probably should go into sci-fi. It's a Thor, part of a Thor Lego set that I just thought it was funny. There's Venom Lego. I think that might be for Valentine's Day. What else do we have in here? Okay, I don't. Now is the time when I can call a few things too, because I'm looking at some of this stuff like, why did I keep it? What was I thinking? What was going on in my head? Okay. That's for Aries. And that's more of a fantasy thing. That's Zeus, so I'm not going to necessarily use that in a creepy one. All right. We're entering into some more war stuff. Let's see. I'm not sure what to do with that. Okay. We'll just put it over there for now. That could probably go away. Woo! Those are kind of more fantasy elements. All right, let's put these ones in the war pile. And something fell on the floor. Ooh. Maybe we'll get up enough stuff to do another Joker page this time. I don't know, though. That's for the fantasy page. And we'll put that over there. Hey, Francis, how you doing? I know I see you in the morning sometimes, but I feel like it's been a while since we've seen you in the evening, so welcome. Okay. There's another Joker, Harley Quinn. Yeah, some of the stuff is good for creepy. Smaller images, though. Okay, I think that's... I think I want that. I think that was for my personal journal. Okay, we're not doing that style of eyeball, so that needs to go in the other eyeball bin. Small stuff. There's the Shining Twins. bats. Got a little bit of urban legend stuff that we could probably build on. Now there's something for a creepy collage. It's an eagle eye. Okay. Tentacle. Okay. Mermaid, wrong journal. It's another. Got lots of skull things. Those are from that one big picture book, but they're at the computer thing, like maybe the world's gone wrong. Post-apocalyptic, maybe? Supernatural places. Okay. So I think, yeah, these are definitely, that was for the words I am not synthetic. And now I put stuff in front of the chat and I can't read the chat. That's Christmassy. I don't know why that's in there. Right, that is our bazaar that we were keeping specifically in the creepy thing because it helped us many times. Many. Okay, I think this just got stuck in here because I didn't have anywhere else to put it. That goes in the 4th of July. I don't think we'd use that in the creepy. It's not thick enough to be a substrate. That does, however, go in there. We might use that as flip outs in the. So that stuff might be used as flip outs in the new glue book if I can ever get my shit together. Okay. I need to find a home for this where it's not covering up the screen for the chat because now I can't read the chat. All right, we'll just put the small pieces down here on the floor for right now. Hey, Leslie. Trying to decide if you want to turn your heaters on or not. That is a big decision. Whoops. And I just threw that on the floor. Awesome. Now we're going to find something else to put there. What do we want to use? I just need to lift it up a little bit. How about this glue bottle? The lid is on the glue bottle. Okay. That's our other magazine that we were saving to keep in there because it saved our bacon more than once. Finding creepy things. Some of Carla's eyes. I'm going to just pull out a whole stack of things. Okay. Going about this backwards. There we go. That needs to be folded over though. You guys can't really see off to the side a little bit, can you? Let's see. There we go. Oops, too far. Like that maybe? You met a serial killer, Francis? Right? Those are nice. You'll probably wake up at 4 a.m. cold. Oh, are you having trouble sleeping, Francis? That sucks. We're looking for serial killer stuff and kind of sorting at the same time. Got some collage fodder in there. That's more of the fantasy stuff. Get some really small things in here. Now that's giraffes. I don't find those particularly terrifying. Although maybe I should. That's for the warp. I think these are for the Aries collage. Hold on. This whole pile seems to be upside down. Let me turn it around. That's a dragon, so that's more fantasy. That's a little bit creepy. Aries. I don't think we need that. Aries. It's got more of a fantasy element to it. Some collage water. Okay, we need to trim that down a little bit. That's more fantasy kind of stuff. I need to make like a superhero pile. Probably not going to creepy collage with Spider-Man, right? Probably not with them either. I think that's more scraps of joy. Okay, that's... What do we got here? Too blurry to tell, so let's get rid of it. In the moment, sometimes things seem like a good idea. Zombies, always kind of creepy. Scary robot. Okay. There's the Joker again, a different version. The broomstick killer. Kenneth Allen McDuff. Kenneth Allen. Okay, I'm going to Google that. I'm going to turn over here and Google that for a hot second. Okay. Come on. And it's slow. Let's grab a pile of stuff while we're waiting for that to load up. That's more of a sci-fi. I don't think we need that. Sci-fi. Probably we don't need that. Okay. Kenneth Allen McDuff. That's scary if you actually met him like that. That would haunt me, I think. There's some fantasy elements right there. That's for the war collage. See, there's actually quite a bit of war stuff in here that I put it here. And then that's some fantasy stuff. There's a little statue of Cthulhu, the alien from the Alien franchise. Put that over there. Not necessary, I don't think. Okay. He was convicted in 1966 of murdering 16-year-old Edna Sullivan, her boyfriend's cousin, another boy who was visiting. I'll leave that tab open and I will investigate. You went to college where I did. Oh, wow. That is crazy. That would haunt me for the rest of my life, Carla. Truly it would. Okay, that's for the war collage. fantasy, war, I think. War. The war stuff should kind of be grouped together. That is a Superman thing. That's another Marvel thing or DC. I don't think we need that. Some creepy planets. Looks more fantasy. So those are all war, and that one can go in the trash. Right, and you don't even know it. You might not even know it. I'm sure we all have. How could we not? You know. There's some creepy children. A little bit of zombie stuff there. I think there are 2 pages there. Zombie stuff. There's another buggy thing. I could have probably played along on my own with the buggy thing. Although I will say, I think that's for the war collage. Some more Carla's eyes. I think we'll put these in the serial killer part. I gotta see if I can find that. Okay, that's gonna go in the. I apparently have a thing for comic book heroes. Small ones need it. Oh, that's war though. Hold on. That's not war. That is war. I don't like that one. I don't think I'm going to keep that one. It bothers me. That's the... She's got some boobies on her, but that's the Red Queen from Alice in Wonderland. We tried to use some of these before. I don't like that one either. It is truly, that's part of the, I think the fun, or I don't know if you could call it fun, of what we're doing with the Serial Killer Journal. How, you know, kind of an exploration of how, in kind of a psychological way, it's interesting to think about, because people who think about it are probably way more prevalent than we're even aware of, you know. I have another piece to go. Here's our, okay, what I do with I said I was gonna, oh God, I hope it's not in this pile. I had that pirate, oh, here it is. To go with our pirate M&M. I've got this little piratey guy right here. There's like a barrel of rum in the back and another skeleton, and he's got a sword. And he's definitely wearing like the pirate bandana thing. And I did find my Viking ship the other day, but now I've misplaced it again. And that's the thing I'm holding on to. There's our creepy bug with his drink. I have another Vegas piece to go with that. But again, I've lost it. Okay, hold on. I dropped a whole collage on the floor. There's our Frankie collage. I think that's what started it all. I think we started with Frankie. So let's get our pile of collage stuff. I think that's our most recent one we did. Yeah, because we haven't finished the back. Several of these aren't done on the back. That's not completely done. I want to find some more voodoo, which I think I did, and I just haven't come across it again. Got a voodoo daddy, you know. So we've actually done quite a few, but some of these, let's see if we can figure out how many are still in. So that one's not done on the back. Okay, let's pull out what's already completely. So that's not done on the back. That one's done on both sides. That one's done on both sides. That's as far as we were taking that. Because I like the cover of The Monster Who Ate My Peas. That one's done on both sides. That one is not done on both sides. That one has the whole back undone. And I think I want to keep with the same kind of theme, the mind tricks, the voodoo daddy thing going on. That one's not done on the other side. That one is done on both sides. And that one. Those are out of that one magazine, that really weird magazine we had. I like that. The Frankie collage is done on both sides. That is done on both sides. And that is so. We have one. Well, let's turn them to the back side then, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 without the back sides done. They have naked back sides, you guys. Let's put those up there. Hi, Janice. Let the helloing commence. Okay, she's part of our The Shining collage. And she's come away from her stuff. That is for the War collage. Then we've just got some nice creepy trees over here. Those will go on the small side. Nice selection of creepy trees, right? Maybe we'll do a black and white collage. Should I pull those out separate? Kind of got quite a few piles going on. See, that's a case of wearing your fancy dress out into the woods to bury a body. Okay, that's going to be separate because I'm doing my eye collage differently this year. But I do like to have eyes in the small bin. Oh, it's that way because it's like a haunted picture. There's like something shady hanging out over here. I'm not sure why that's in there. That's not exactly creepy. Unless there's a pile of dead bodies on this side of her that we can't see that she's playing the guitar to. Right? I don't like that picture. I'm not keeping it. It's like a mob picture. There's a nice eye. Spider-Man. There's a good black and white picture that could be seen as that's definitely for a serial killer. Creepy guy. Little creepy bits. Zombies. More eyeballs. Hey, there's the Nosferatu. That's a good one. That's a haunted picture. What's this down here? That's sort of stuck to it. Some skulls in a jar. Okay. Werewolfy thing. Some Lizzie Borden stuff. Shark. Sharks could be scary. There's another buggy thing. ESP. You know, I got to think about aliens. I think I might be a low-key conspiracy theory person. I think that might be the case. Well, you were smart enough to listen to your instincts. A lot of people, especially women, are too polite, and that's how serial killers and rapists get away with what they do. They play on women's socialized, the fact that they're socialized to be kind and, not make people feel bad and to be accommodating. They really do take advantage of that. I don't know why that's in there. That appears to be a piece of garbage. Just an extra scrap that must have got sucked in. Man, guys, we need to make some creepy collages. I got a whole... There's another Joker. Spider-Man again. Whoop. Stonehenge. So we have some stuff that could be construed as kind of mystically creepy. That would be, that's the staircase on the Titanic when they dove for it. There's Bela Lugosi. Some more creepy black and white people. I don't think that goes there unless we were going to do something like Arctic. So maybe we want to put that in the winter pile. Right? Janice, get to gluing. You can't leave here until you've completed those 5 collages. I think this whole pile is upside down. I'm sitting here turning each individual piece over. Okay, here's the rest of our... This is... It's not exactly the Shining bathroom, but we're kind of going to build our own. So I'm trying to get her to stay in the paperclip without getting ripped, you know. Because you got to have your naked lady for the Shining bathroom collage. See, she needs to be over more this way because her leg hangs over like that there. And a little more up this way. So we don't catch her feet or anything and rip them. There we go. All right. Got some night skies. Giant head sculptures. Oh, typos. There's another buggy piece that bugs. Just a blurry thing. A picture that we can add to almost anything. Oh, those are for journals. Okay, those definitely need to stay in there and be kept flat and safe. Okay. Couple of... There's another eyeball. Let's see what we got here. I can't think of the name of that magazine now. We got these out of. Okay, that's not necessarily creepy. Okay. Tiny people probably don't go in here. Mask. She's pretty creepy looking. Okay. Okay, this just never got cut down. And what I wanted was this piece right here that could maybe be used as part of a mad science-y lab. There's our monsters, courtesy of Carla, the normal one. It occurs to me that I don't know all the Marilyn was the normal. Oh, Eddie is the son. Okay. I was like, it occurs to me. Okay, that could be used for serial killers because they look normal. I should find the rest of this book. I think I know where it is. That's that hairstyling book. Lots of normal looking people in there. Again, that's for maybe a mad sciencey lab. I don't know that we consider that creepy, but there it is. Okay, these, I think that's for backgrounds, kind of a, because it's a neutral. I thought we could maybe, if I can figure it out, because I don't have the most talent with painting, I thought we could maybe make these into cocoons of some sort. Okay, I think all these lamps, I think I was going to put them in try and concoct my own, okay, I'm going to save that for the serial killer, and I love that it's got tape and stuff, and it's been peeled off, so I think that's a good thing for the serial killer book. There's the grandpa. Again, same thing with this for a mad sciencey lab. All of these lighting fixtures out of a, it's out of some catalog. Another blurry good picture. A stealth critter on the porch. Go get him, Janice. Go get him. Okay. Woo. Okay. Some of these we, oh. Well, we just ripped that guy in half. I think he's repairable though. We'll put him, I'll put him over here and I'll repair him later. Some more black and white. There's a nice light bulb for the, that could go in the lab. That's a good one. It's early. It's a recreation of an early surgery scene. If you're afraid of the scale, we've got something for you. I still think those look like sperms. I just do. The Big Bad Wolf, as read by the Tin Man. I cannot remember the name of this magazine for my life. High Fructose, that's what it was. That's another one possibly for the Mad Sciencey Lab. Okay, we've got some, I think these are cutouts we were saving for collages. More weird high fructose stuff. She's just trying to, you need one of those doorbell cams so you can get surreptitious pictures of them. Okay. Okay, we wanted this for words. 4 is a crowd. Some Egyptian stuff. I know. Eyeball. Okay, we've got, that's some Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. That guy's Creepy Puppet Show. There's another skull in red clay. Tornado. There's broccoli if you find broccoli frightening. Some more bugs. A skeleton. A flag on fire. That's for collage as well. There's our Nosferatu head. I'm not sure why that's in there. We'll put that in a different pile. That shouldn't be in there either. Oh boy. Okay. I don't think that was for the creepy collage. Some of these may just go into a weird file. Because, like, we could use this at Christmas. I feel like it's Christmassy, even though it's weird. Okay, and then we've got... These should be all the way at the bottom because they're potential substrate. That right there. Okay, haunted places. These are the pages from the book. Okay, I think those are fine the way they are, but don't need to go. Where's my mummy? Okay, that's the pages from that book. Haunted houses. Let's see. Yeah. Okie dokie. Nope, come back here. Something's trying to escape. Nope. Okay. Because drafts are scary. I don't think I would want to be. Aw. I bet they are cute to watch. Don't opossums eat other bugs? You know, like eat bugs? Like, they'll keep your garden clean of bugs, I think. I don't remember. Okay, we don't need that anymore. I did not realize I knew it was a lot, but sorting through this all has made me realize I have got a lot of collage stuff. That has a UFO feel. That should go in our UFO pile. That's more of an Artemis thing. That's a God of War thing. Naked people. Okay. Oh, there we go. I was looking at the wrong side. Oh, that's another piece for the lab. That could be for the lab. That's from Scream. Okay. As I'm sorting, I see piles I could make. So after the live, we'll have to go through this again. That is for my someday journal, which I now have a folder for as well. When we're ready to use this, we'll cut the inside of the ring out. I thought we could use that for a vampire's birthday kind of thing. Ooh, and those should go with the other lab stuff or cocoony stuff. Those would be good with that. Hey, Malia, how you doing? There's little tiny people to work with. Some more potentially creepy children. Now I cut him out in the other version, so it would just look like she was waiting in the woods in a fancy dress to bury somebody. That's just horses in a field, but it's got a red tint to it, so I felt like it looked creepy. Like maybe they were being stalked by a monster. You know what I'm saying? There's a knife. I think she looks good and creepy. Okay, that could be for the serial killer book. Again, maybe for a labby type one, like a, you know, a background for a lab one. Kill some orcs and creeps. Francis, have a good time. Thanks for coming and spending a little time with us. Aw. That's it. That's good news. I mean, helpful information, Malia. You can always pretend they're serial killers. Yeah, we've got lots of really great collage stuff in here for our creepy collages, guys. I've been so busy collecting that I have failed to notice the awesomeness we have in our midst. There's a little bit more of Nightmare Before Halloween, Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm gonna cut the panes out, maybe. I don't know, but I kind of, I'm halfway between just putting that into my personal journal. I think that's what I'll do with that one. Okay, that one goes in the Aries collage. Right, those are, let me put those together. Those are all, that's from that one glue book we made for summer. There's some more kitschy stuff. I kept the M&Ms in here as Kiss, but I'm not sure they're actually creepy. Just seemed like the right place to keep them with all the other. Okay. There's some more of that corrugated cardboard. Jellyfish. I'm not sure why that's in there. Okay, let's move that. Okay, I don't know why this is in here. So it's good we're going through here. There's quite a bit of stuff that does not necessarily need to be living in here. We'll put these with our completed collages because that's the actual book board that we're going to use to make the ring-bound journal. Okay. Serial killer. See, these ones from this book could definitely be used, you know, if you just take the pictures part for our serial killer book for potential victims or stalkery kind of behavior. Some of them at least. Probably not that. But here again, here's some more. Yeah, see, you could go with the big one or you could go with littler ones. Those ones don't really work. but that might be the end of that. Okay. You did a noodle collage? Especially when there are hairy men involved. Maybe I don't know what noodle collage means. Am I missing something? Am I out of the loop about something? Okay. I know why these are down on the bottom because they're big and that's for the Aries collage. That's more fantasy. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe that's stickers. I'm not sure. Okay. That's a magazine that still needs to be harvested, so. Nudie. Okay. I'm like, is there some terminology I'm not aware of? I'm over here trying to figure it out. Like a dork. Okay, so let's see. These are all of our cryptid kind of things out of that one book. So those definitely go in here. Oh, those need to go in the other. Those are potentially collage journals. Okay, so those need to go in a different pile. We got our boo pad. Skeleton paper. Our really boo pad. Okay. That was in case I wanted to do something with a really heavy substrate. Okay. Those need to go someplace else. Okay, so we've made a big mess. Okay, but I definitely, now I have a better idea of what's in here. And there definitely need to be made into some sections of stuff that can be themed together. So that's awesome. Let's just pull that off the edge there. Okay, I don't want those on the bottom because I keep losing them. So let's make sure those go near the top. These are all the small bits. And just to keep from losing them, we are going to put those back in the box for right now, because those need to also be divided into a few piles. There's some stuff in there that definitely, like for the Mad Science Lab kind of thing. And there we go. Let me just get these small pieces that fell on the floor. Okie dokie. And the planchettes can live in there for right now. Okay, so other than nudie collages, what are you working on? Malia, I saw that you have some new stuff in your shop. I think I saw a post yesterday or today about that. Oops, I found a pile I didn't. Oops. Pile I didn't go through. Okay, hold on. There's probably not any serial killer stuff in here. Let's just double check. Okay. You've been busy. Oh, yeah. Els always decorates, but we haven't really done much for Christmas the last couple of years. And I imagine it's going to be kind of the same this year. I'm not really a Christmas person, in case you couldn't tell. Although I do love the decorations and the food. Not a big fan of the commercialism. Okay, so I think I'd like that to be not on the bottom. So we did get some things that we can put in. I didn't find the stash of stuff that I thought I had. So there is still another place with pictures of girls and stuff. Okay, so now we're getting down. Serial killer. And I wanted to use these in the serial killer. But these are themes. If I can find that Viking ship. I saw it just a couple of days ago, honestly. So let's go ahead and cut the extra pieces off this. Cut the border off. Save me time later. I'm mostly going to use the eyeball parts. Oops. Okay. Let's try that from the other. There's two sheets. That's why it caught. I wasn't holding it down good enough. Okay. Where's my scissors? Okay, last side. I'll cut that right there. Yeah, I think I want to, in my personal, I want to use some of these parts of this. Oh, now I forgot the name of the digi. Use some of Carla's eyeballs. That's a piece of a medical dictionary. It's been tea-dyed. I think that could be fun to use a little bit. It's already all kind of screwed up because... And then I'll put some of these in everybody's pack, like one or two in everybody's pack for some normal pictures. These are for mine. I want to do something, since obviously my killer has something about eyes because I'm making an eye collage and a lip collage as well when we get started in them. So that's all. But I have another pile of stuff somewhere then that I need to find because there's a couple pictures for sure that I picked out for everybody. And they're in a safe place. So what kind of Christmas do you do? Is it a country Christmas? We used to do really shiny, tacky Christmas for the kids, when they were little. We went out one year, our first year away from national parks. JCPenney's was closing that year, the store in the mall where we lived. And they had all their Christmas decorations. And we went through and we picked out the shiniest, tackiest stuff. And we had it for years. The kids loved it until they got old enough to go, this is shiny and tacky, And then we started buying stuff, for the whole family. Would go pick out something each year. Oh, that's cool. I like it. You've got talent for sure. So, we've at least sorted out stuff we don't need out of the creepy bin. We got ourselves a nice tidy little pile of stuff for serial killer journal. So that means this weekend I need to find the rest of the serial killer journal stuff. Have you guys been collecting? Oh, you are a saint. Oh my gosh, that many kids in one place would drive me bananas. But that's because I'm old. When I was younger, I have to admit, I did do that kind of stuff. You invite the kids over, camp out in the backyard, making s'mores, doing, because I've always been kind of crafty. So why don't we work on one of these 5 it's not done. Let's pick out something because these are all done. Yeah, those are all the done ones. And we'll make a little something creepy, right? Okay, so let's see what talks to us. I'm drawn to this one because it's the biggest. I got to be honest. I'm not going to lie. Okay, let's work on this one. Let's work on getting this one done. So, that was an M&M collage. Oh, Leslie's been collecting. Yay. Okay, so let's pull out some small stuff. We don't need to get out any of the big stuff. We'll just pull out some things and see what we want to do that could be considered creepy. Or maybe cutesy. Let's see. We'll see what we come up with. Maybe cutesy to start, and then we'll do something creepy. That's just because cutesy's on top. I always pull out more than I need. There's a fun bat. Pumpkin. Oh, there's some stuff inside there. Okay. It's all about stuff. Okay. That's a nice one. I think that's all. Cute. Okay. So let's see what we've got to work with right here. Okay, so let's see what's in this little pile. These are our cupcakes that we wanted to turn into people. I'm not sure how these things got stuck on there. We wanted to give them legs and arms. So those probably need to go in a different, because that's not necessarily creepy. That's just kind of altered stuff, you know? Okay, let me see. There was one of these that's really small. This one maybe? If we gave it some kind of background, then we could definitely. And we did have some background pieces over here. I had some big sheets that were just supposed to be backgrounds. Because we could, that's an easy collage right there with just the pumpkins and the black background. Okay, I think I found the part of the pile I want. There we go. That nice, just a nice neutral background. Okay, so let's put that over there for just a second. Okay. We are going to cut the raw edge off that. And then, yeah, I think we'll just put glue on this and slap it down on that, right? Right, that's a thing. That's a thing. Oh, okay, I need glue. Okay, now I gotta find something else. Because here's the secret. My glue is under here. Some days. It's almost time to refill the glue again. I got to admit, I have not been gluing much stuff down, which is sad because I love to glue stuff to other stuff. It's one of my favorite things. I will say that all the waiting around has allowed me to catch up on some of my YouTube videos that I had not been watching. I can't wait till Sunday to get started on our snippet collage thing. Our collage roll from Bonnie and Clive. Love, love, love the idea of it. Okay. Now we'll just trim around. We'll hold on to the extra. We had added on a little extra bit here where the holes go. And then I stupidly put the words right up to the edge. So we're going to have holes in our words on the other side. But I'm not on this side. On this side, I've left it out to be used as it should be to did not get that quite. I didn't. So where's the glue stick? Where did yon glue stick go? Doesn't she though? I'm relatively new to her channel, so I'll probably be binge watching at some point. She's got definitely a great attitude about, sometimes you watch a channel, and I'm not saying it happens all the time. Sometimes you watch a channel and they're so picky about what goes in. I just really like her kind of down to earth. Let's see what happens, We throw stuff at it, what happens, Do I need to glue that edge too? Probably a little bit. Okay. Okay. Let's wipe any glue off our scissors. That could be ugly later. Okay, so we got a little bit of extra schmutz on the sides here. Let's just trim that off. Okay. And the fact that they're warpy does not bother me at all. This is a just for fun glue book, Well, I think all glue books kind of are. But see there, that gives us, yeah. So we'll glue that down as well. And then we'll trim away wherever it doesn't fit. So, yeah, let's do it. I probably need to fold a little bit where it's not gonna, we're fine there, but I don't want to put glue where I'm gonna try and cut off the edge. Okay, there. Now I've got kind of a guideline. I've been using my telephone book as a cradle for. Telephone book is a great idea. How often do you use it anymore? You can look up everything online or on your phone. You can just tell your phone to call places now. I mean, I don't have a phone, but. And Wells Fargo had the nerve to send me a survey after I called customer service about being blocked out of my bank account online. Because I don't have a cell phone right now. And then they sent me an after survey. And I'll let them have it. I know that you think everybody in the world has a cell phone. But they have a thing specifically on their website. If you get locked out of your online account, and all that happened was I logged in from a different browser than usual. I put in the right name and password and everything. And it has an option in the recovery to is that right? Yeah, that's right. It goes like that. To call a customer service rep, it takes you to a page with the number, and it says don't push this get code button until the customer service rep tells you to. I didn't ink the edges, guys. I failed. I have failed. And I get the guy on the phone, and he's like, well, we can only send. And he put me on hold like 6 times. He verified my information at least 4 times. And then asked me follow-up questions, too. Like, there's no way it wasn't me. And then he says, well, the only way I can give you this information is I can only send it to a cell phone. I'm like, well, then why does your website say I can call you and get a code? I'm looking at the page right now. And he just kept saying, well, this is for your security. I understand that, and I don't want to yell at the young man because the company's policies aren't his fault. But why do you have that as an option if you're not going to allow people to use it? Do you know when I had one? I had one for over 1.5 years. You know how many times somebody called me? About 8, and they were all wrong numbers. Because I didn't give the phone number out, and everybody I know lives in the house. Nobody from online calls me on my phone or called me on my phone. So I figured I could save some money every month. Oh, that's coming loose. Because it's, it's a $30 charge every month so that I can have the phone in the car to take pictures of stuff, which is handy on the Scaventure, or like when we were doing the deliveries and stuff, to take pictures of stuff and whatnot. But I never use it. I rarely know where it is. So I kind of let him have it in the survey. Because basically what the guy told me was until I get a cell phone, I can't access my account online, period. So now I have to call the stupid number to check my balance every time I go out to go shopping. You'll accept, transfers from PayPal and stuff, but I can't look at my own account online on a computer that I've been using forever. It's even the same computer and the same IP address. It was just a different browser. I had Firefox open for something else, and I stupidly pulled it up on there. I have a tablet for that if I want to. The only time I ever need it is if I try to log on to something that requires a text code for verification. And I don't want to pay $30 a month for that. There should be a way around it for people that don't. There are still enough older people who don't want or don't have cell phones. I know I should have one because society views it as everybody. It's ubiquitous. It's now the landlines are a thing of the past. And the cell phone is king. So it's just my mini rant for the night. I know it's stupid. I should just get my cell phone back. And I probably will because I can't stay locked out of my own bank account, long term. Okay, I kind of like that pretty hardcore. Those are some black pumpkins. Like that's... Or we could go Ooga Booga. I think I like, okay, hardcore or Ooga Booga or both. Malia, I'll call you. Okay, we have pretty hardcore or Ooga Booga, which would probably go down here or up there. Or we could do both. Well, all of them are about $30 a month, no matter what. I usually go with Cricket because I can get a phone for free or cheap. The idea of paying for a service I rarely use bothers me. I'll just have to find a way to use it more often to make it worth my money. Because I'm not a phone person, you know? I'm more likely to text or email than ever to use the phone. It's ridiculous. I think I'm just going to go with Ooga Booga. I like it. So let's get some ink. Ooh, black ink. I hardly ever use black ink. I'm stepping outside of my comfort zone. I know, but some people watch this back and go, what do you mean you don't have a cell phone? How do you exist? Everybody around me has a cell phone and they poke at it all day long. Els always wants people to go sit it with her outside while she smokes because she doesn't want to sit out there alone. But then she sits and pokes at her phone. I don't really want to sit out here with you and your phone. I feel like a third wheel. Okay, and I inked around the edges of that because you know I love me some inked edges. But I'm a lazy inker. I don't know, honestly. There are several around, but I should also not have to go into a branch to resolve this issue. Because typically you'd have to be in front of your computer to do that. They have emergency phones, but really all you can do with them is make an emergency phone call. And there is supposed to be a program for people who get food stamps and stuff, but I don't get food stamps. We've gone into this before. If you want to know why, you can message me. I'm not going to say it out loud online for obvious reasons. But so I don't qualify for the free phone. And Els keeps telling me, well, you don't have an income. Yeah, I do. And there's a way for them to verify it now without pay stubs. You're hearkening back to a day when when TANF was a much different thing. They can verify any income that attached to your social security number. So that means PayPal and Etsy and my coffee, all the donation stuff. That's all hooked up to my social security number. So they can verify that I have income. But yeah, I could totally do pay as you go. I don't want to keep changing my phone number is the thing. So if I get the service, then I need to keep the service on. And some months I have really great sales, and some months I have almost no sales. So, so I just shut it off. It was another thing I didn't really need to worry about. But knowing that I can't get into my own bank without it is annoying. So I'll have to just take care of that after this next sale, probably. I had to pay my rent first, though. Okay, so one collage done. New topic. Let's talk about something happy now. Not something that made me mad. Okay, so we want that to, because I want to cover up that. I don't want that to be a... Okay, we might use this as a little we'll fussy cut this out. Little haunted house, and maybe we'll use that to cover up some other things. And if we don't, then we'll have it for another. Let's see. So, how many of you guys are going to be decorating for Christmas? Obviously, Malia is definitely going to be decorating for Christmas. Els always does a tree because the grandkids come over to get their presents and stuff from her. So she always has a tree. But since I've been here, they have outside decorations, but Mike isn't into it, so those have not gone up since I've been here, period. And I don't blame him. The man works hard. He does. I wouldn't want to then go stand outside on the ladder and staple lights to the house or anything. On my days off. Plus, he's got foot pain, you know. He's got chronic pain in his feet. So standing on them for long periods is bad, but standing on them on a ladder is excruciating. And he already has to do that enough as it is. Because the vents, when you have to clean the vents for the intake on the AC, they're up really high. So he has to get on a ladder to do that. You probably won't decorate. You fake it for family. Yeah, 3 cats in a tree don't work. Somebody tried to put theirs up on the ceiling last year. Well, maybe it was Christy Biddleston. I can't remember. With hysterical results, obviously, because her cats were quite, whoever's cats it was, they foiled the plan, you know. They managed to jump off of other things onto the tree. They were quite, acrobatic about the whole thing. It might have been Christy Biddleston, but it might have been someone else. Yeah, 3 cats in a tree. Harry's a big enough pain in the ass, and he's 1 cat. But the dogs go by the tree all the time and knock stuff off it, you know. Not intentionally. They're just big doofuses. I think I want to cut out this pumpkin, too. Look at the schnoz on that pumpkin. Left to my own devices, when I lived in Phoenix, we did like a window decoration where I had a tension rod and I strung balls and hung it off that, and then we wrapped lights around the tension rod itself and had some dangly ones, and that was the extent of our decorations. I'm not getting up on a ladder at an apartment and all that kind of stuff, you know. And I didn't want to attach anything to outlets outside because we don't pay for that. And I guess the guy next door to us when we lived there did. And he ran the electric bill up really high for the management company. And they were a little pissed off about it. I believe they made him pay because he didn't ask for permission to hook his lights up to the outside of the to the outside outlets that were not a part of, like, right outside your own door. They had some for when the gardeners came over, and he hooked it up to that. Half a tree. Oh, that's cool. I like it, Janice. Yeah. I do like to go look at the decorations, and I love the food part. It's all the commercialism. And because Elle spoils her grandkids, you know. I'm not saying it's a bad thing or there's anything wrong with it. It's very commercial around here, so it is not my favorite thing to get into. And the process by which the tree is decorated offends me a little bit. So I do not participate in that part of it. But I love it when we're driving around town and you see people's lights and displays. And I do not enjoy the Christmas music that starts the minute Halloween is over. Okay. So we didn't really pull out all that much stuff. That would take up a good portion of that. So we could put that up there. Okay, what did I do with the... Okay. That might be too much pumpkin-y stuff. That's as low as that can go. I think I need one more picture. The tree is the beard. Good night, Malia. Thanks for coming and spending a little time with us. Have a fantastic weekend. And good luck with all those ornaments and other fun stuff. I am just looking for something else small that's kind of kitschy cute. I'm just kind of flipping through stuff on the side. I know we had other kind of kitschy cute things in here. Not everything was super creepy. Nope. Okay. Nope. Oh dear. Do we have anything else in here that could be considered kitschy cute? Otherwise, we're going to have to resort to an eyeball. I don't know. It doesn't look too bad that way. Vintage labels that go on cans. Oh. See, I saw an update come through. I just haven't been over to her shop yet. I always go look because I bought stuff from her. She finds pretty amazing stuff at her thrift stores, I have to say. And she's very industrious. She gets a lot of stuff done for having two small kids, you know. Sometimes she puts me to shame. She's like, I only have me to wrangle. And I don't feel nearly as industrious as she is. She's an awesome lady. And a wicked sense of humor, too. So we're just going to go with what we got. There's only a little small gap, but it's got the purpley color of the coloring book in there. It's just, I don't like the quote-unquote white space, but it looks fine. I need to stop being silly about filling every inch of space, you know. It's a me thing. It's a me thing. Now, where did the lid go? Oh, there it is. Is that everything? Did I get all the things? I thought there was one more. Get that and that. There's one more picture and that. So we got to do this one. Hi, Christine. How you doing? How is your Fri-Yay going? We're just working on a couple of cutesy kind of collages. We might get one more in. I don't even know how long we've been on. I got to be honest with you. I have not looked. It's Fri-Yay, right? Although we have had already. So there's that. Okay, so let's start by putting this one on. Aw. Well, an hour and 42. That's not too. We've gone way longer than that. That's not too bad at all. So we'll see how we're feeling after this collage. But that's 2 of the 5, right? 2 of the 5 backs that we didn't have done. So on Sunday, we're going to start with our Bonnie and Clyde collage roll. Now, she did hers to reflect like the kind of stuff that she collects. So it's got a lot of junk mail in it and used school papers, which I don't have any of because, you know, their grandkids come over, but they don't bring schoolwork with them. And school notices and stuff don't come home. And there's no old math textbooks and stuff laying around. So I'm going to kind of make mine out of stuff that I use. And I will use as much junk mail as I can. But like I said, most of the junk mail, Elle sticks it back in the outgoing slot, which I really disagree with. I think that's a jackass move towards our... I'm leaving a little border around this just because I think it'll make the other gaps that are on the purple part down here seem less abnormal. I'm rationalizing this in my brain. There isn't any problem with having white space on a collage at all. Yeah, so that one magazine, that AARP whatever, that had the really nice feeling pages, I saved all the ones I didn't cut anything out of. And I'm going to like rip them. And she did straight cut edges. And I really have a problem with like hard lines in collaging. But that's a me thing. Not everybody feels that way. And I thought hers looked fine with the hard edges. It's just, for me, so I'm going to tear them kind of in half-ish. And we won't try and use them all at once. Because it's better if it's mixed up, you know, not all super big pieces. And again, where there's any really thin pages, we'll double up on the back with, we can decoupage on napkins and other thin papers. I've got some book pages. I thought it would be fun to put in some book pages, some kids' book pages from the Halloween stuff, like some of the single pages. And the ones that aren't really, that don't really have great images for the glue books. I did that backwards. I did not want to do that yet. I've made a mistake. This needs to be glued down first. So I thought some kids' book pages, some of my papers. You get tons of. It depends on how shiny they are. The problem with shiny paper sometimes is that it's hard to glue down to without gessoing. And it can be the same with book pages. But yes, I would, if you send it, I will use it because I don't like to waste things. But you know, you definitely don't feel obligated to send me things. You guys are so beyond awesome. Just coming and hanging out with me on a Friday. Because I know there's other live streams and other things you could certainly be doing. I am getting on to Netflix tonight, and I'm going to start that Cabinet of Curiosities. Susan has me curious about it, but I would also like to watch at least one of the episodes of the new Enola Holmes, because there's a season 2 for that now, and I am super excited. I was bummed to find out. I mean, I'm excited about it, but I'm bummed for right now because I don't have the Paramount Express or the Paramount Plus. They had this series called Ghosts, and it was this woman living in a like an old big house. I think it was in England. I think it was set in England. It's been a while since I watched the first season. But she just had all these ghosts in there from different time periods, and it was hysterical. So she was trying to help them find resolution and stuff. But it was really well done. I liked it. And they just came out with a season 2, and I'm like, monkeys. Isn't that just the way, right? Okay, I've got to see. We had that down much faster. This is going to leave a splooge everywhere. No, come on. Smooth move, Amy. Okay, that should be good. Now we got to go clean that up. We had a moment. I glued it up too high. It'll dry, though, and it'll be okay. It'll just be a little shiny in that spot. We'll put some Daddy Van's wax on it so it doesn't stick later. There we go. Oh, I thought it was this. Well, either way. Oh, well, then I guess I'll be watching that. I have not seen any of The Crown. Is it any good? For whatever reason, I just haven't got around to it. Is it worth watching? It's okay if it's a movie. I loved the first one, so I'll probably, if it's available, I'll probably watch the first one again too. But I got such a kick out of that. And I made the house crooked. Oh, well. Nothing in life is exactly straight. And if it's a haunted house, it probably is crooked. Because it's going to be ramshackle, you know? You're such an Anglophone. A lot of people are. That's not a bad thing. I love the British cop shows. You know, I love Midsummer Murders, and there's a couple other ones. And then there are some like some Danish ones and some Swedish ones. And they have really good cop dramas too. Like it's usually murdery stuff, but I love the stuff that they do. So I'm just looking for some words maybe to go on this. Something. That's too big, or that would be fun. Okay, we could maybe put ghost story up here. Let's see. And maybe a harvest down there, and then maybe a small word somewhere. Let's see. What do we got going on in the creepy words? Ooh, that's way too big. Way too big. Happy medium. Ooh, there we go. How about that? We'll do Letterman up there. And then we'll put Ghost Story somewhere down here. I kind of like it. Okay, let's see. And you, okay, cool. I have not seen that. I don't think I've even heard of it. I just watch whatever, strikes my mood. I do frequently watch horror, though, I have to admit. And then if I'm working on stuff, I kind of have a tendency to watch something I've already seen. Like I have watched Clue so many times in the last year. Because it's something to occupy like my ears, and I can look up occasionally and look at it, but I know what's happening. With newer stuff, I have to pay more attention, So like when I'm sewing together books or fussy cutting, I prefer not to watch something. So that's when I'll watch like a bad horror movie where you don't need to watch every horrible second of it. Oh, you haven't given in yet. She's like, I see them powdered donuts. It's like Harry. What did she have the other night? And he about went bananas. And I was surprised. We discovered the dogs love toasted marshmallows, by the way, which I would never in a million years have expected dogs to love toasted marshmallows. Obviously, Mike let them cool down enough so that they didn't burn the poor little doggies' tongues off. But both of them, they were like, heck yeah, we love the marshmallows. And, obviously they didn't give them very much, but they were like, what do you mean the marshmallow is over? They can smell them a mile away. Elle's got something the other day that Harry went bananas over, like practically crawling up her pants leg trying to get at it, but I can't think of what it was. It was kind of funny. I mean, he has a tendency to be a little greedy with her food. But it was funny. You would have thought he was going to die if you didn't get him some of that. Oops. Yeah, that's no joke. He also gets under her desk where nobody can see him really, whether she's at her desk or not, because she's not always looking at her bowl of food. And this is especially if it's in a bowl. But he's done it with paper plates as well. He'll see his hand come up, like, let's say this is Harry, and that's the edge of her desk. You'll see his little hand come up, and he'll start feeling where the plate is, and he'll just start edging it subtly towards the edge of the thing. And then he'll pull it down all of a sudden. And he knows once it's on the floor, she's not going to eat it. And then he'll just sit there and look at whatever it is. The paw. Yeah, not the claw, the paw. 7-Eleven donuts. Well, yeah, the outside probably had like a coating of lard on it, I'm sure, or whatever, the grease they fry that donut grease, I do like cake donuts for Dunkin'. If you've got yourself a nice cup of coffee, like a tasty one, a donut is a nice thing to have. There we go. So check that out. We did 2. I think those pumpkins are a little creepier than those pumpkins, you know? Just saying. And some of these pumpkins are not like the others. My favorite will always be a cream filled, a jelly filled, or like a Bavarian cream. Bear Claw runs a close second to cake in terms of dunkability. And apple fritters. Love me some apple fritters. But that's not for dunkability. That's just because apple fritters are delicious. Ooh. It's 7:15. Do you know where your brain is? That's the gift that keeps on giving, Carla. All right, so should we maybe do a creepy one? I don't know. How are you guys feeling? We've been on for almost 2 hours. We're like 3 minutes shy of 2 hours. It is 7:15 here, which means 8:15, 9:15, and 10:15. This is the only one I don't want to work on because I want some more kind of voodoo daddy feeling stuff going on the rest of that. But we still have 2 backs that we could work on. Yes, baking season is upon us. Dogs love this time of year. The dogs in this house definitely love this time of year. I'm just saying. They do, they do. Ooh, brownies. Love a good brownie. Are you a center of the brownie person, Carla, or a edge of the brownie person? I love chewy brownies. I think they are awesome. Chewy. More chewy, less cakey. Let's see. Looking for some creepy stuff. Oh, that was cute. I could use that. Okay. How about some of these small pieces, maybe? Oops. That just rolled onto the floor. Okay. Looking at stuff. Haha, there you go. The best of both worlds. Right? There's no wrong way to go there. Let's see. Oh, that belongs more in the summer pile. Let's move that. Yeah, I kind of like those eyeballs. Do, 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 do. There's a bat. I think that guy's face is melting off. Just a big eyeball. Let's see. Oh, we may have kind of a skull theme going on. Love that tentacle. Well, I gotta find a place to use that. Gotta find a place. Corrugated cardboard. Okay. Let me put that over here. You have leftover Halloween candy. Ooh, nice. Ooh, death by chocolate. Oh my gosh. We need a taste test. That's what we need. Sugar shock, right? Mike does a decent brownie. His fudge is out of this world, and his cheesecake to die for. Let's see. Looking for some good creepy stuff. What do we want to do? I kind of love that office with the blood on the wall. Carnival at night, always creepy potential. There's our The Shining thing. Okay. What do we want to do with our lightning? So many choices. Okay. There's the predator. I don't. Zombie person. The zombies are good. Sort of. Good for scary, not good for, I wouldn't want to meet one in a dark alley sort of thing. Chocolate and chocolate and chocolate. Right? Put a little chocolate in my chocolate. There's another skeleton. I found another tentacle thing. We may eventually come up with, that's wartime stuff. We missed a little pocket. There we go. Go over there. Okay. We may almost have enough stuff to start working with here. Da, 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 da. You go over there. Let's see. Maybe that. Maybe. Where do that? I don't like that. That's kind of creepy too. Maybe we could finally use our Vin Diesel. She's a little bit creepy. Whoa, don't fall off. No falling on the floor. We'll have no falling on the floor. Okay, let's see what we can use out of this. Oh, well, some of it's because it's not easy for you to chew that stuff, right? Which is where Mike's at. There's a lot of things he does not eat anymore because it's not as fun for him, I think this might actually be Batman, but we're going to pretend it's not. I think that's supposed to be from The Dark Knight. We're just going to pretend it's creepy eyes. Okay. I'm trying to be braver with my scissors. Get better at cutting a straight line. That's the kind of thing that only comes with practice, Like Els can cut a straight line on fabric like nobody's business. On paper, not so much. Okay. I don't think that it's very wonky. There's no original edge. Perfect. Let me see if I can make an original edge on one side. think we can cut that down a little bit over here too. Sometimes the goal is just making it, you know, a good size for the collage. Get a little bit closer up. In your face. Let's move that back one out of the way for a moment so I don't get confused about what I'm working on. Okay. Yeah, and that's the big problem Mike has. He'll set his teeth, and then for a while, stuff just oozes out from underneath them. So he can't eat until that's gone, and then, you know, it's just a fiasco for him. So a lot of the foods he used to enjoy, not so much anymore. It's an ordeal, you know? And he just doesn't want to waste the time on it, more or less. And I feel bad because eating is, you know, one of his, he's a food person. He's not, I can take it or leave it. He loves food. And I'm not just saying that because, you know, oh, fat man. No. Some people take genuine pleasure in sitting down and eating a meal, you know? Not everybody feels that way about food. So I hate to see somebody that really loves food not enjoying something they've enjoyed their entire life, you know? It makes me sad. Okay, we're just kind of... Yes, eating should be enjoyable. You've gotten used to the rinse cycle. Yeah, you've got a point, Carla. You've got a point. Okay, do we like that there? Okay, let's see. I think we're just going to edge some of these things and we're going to glue down. We're going to fearlessly glue them down and see what happens. So let's move these over for a minute. That will be our... We need to fill a gap pile. Come back here. Where are you going? Oh my God. Seriously? Okay. But let's ink these up. Yeah, applesauce, not so much. I like it with like pork, and I'll occasionally eat it with like a ham sandwich or something. Not a super huge applesauce fan. I never have been. It's all right though. I like to put it in baked goods though to make them more moist. Because it adds sweetness and moisture. Because Els made that snickerdoodle bread, the cinnamon kind of bread. And I think it could have used some applesauce. It was a little tiny bit dry. But, you know, cinnamon is very drying. It was a good bread. It was genuinely delicious. But I thought it could have used a little bit to moisten it up some. Because typically you can add it to moisten things without ruining the consistency, you know. Just taking the Cheerios. You know what? I gotta have some of those grits tomorrow. I keep forgetting I have them in there. And I bought them because it actually sounded really good the other day when we were in the store. I was like, I haven't had grits in forever. And away we go. I'm going to have to turn this light around a little bit over here. There we go. I can see a little bit better now. I feel like it's peering into the darkness. Add cream. I don't know. I feel like it would be mushy, but there's no way to tell unless you try it, right? Okay, so I've got glue on my fingers. Hold on. I don't want glue all over everything. Put that in the trash. I'm less conveniently located for glue boogers in the trash. Okay. Where'd my paper towel go? I'll just get a new little square from over here. Okay. Okay, let's get that smoothed out on the little edges. There's a little bit more to trim right here. There we go. One image down. I've had that kind of result with recipes from Pinterest. They're either awesome or they are so terrible. I can't even begin to tell you. Okay, we're barely pulling that one off. That's just perfect. Okay. Okay, but his face is down low, so let's make sure we don't need to tuck anything under him. Let's put him there. And then I think I want that right there. Put that there. Creepy eyes. Where do creepy eyes need to go? Probably right over there. Or well, we could probably cut off that part of the picture. Because that's just all water out there. How was it? You are very adventurous when it comes to trust and TikTok. I got to get on there. I got to just stop talking about it and get some shit done. I'm terrible. I am such a procrastinator. It's not even funny. And I ruminate too much on things. That is a true story. Okay, so we might put a bat right there. That might work. Now I feel like let's get him trimmed down to the right size and see how we feel about him. No shame in that. How-tos can be very helpful. Okay, let's cut closer to the horn. There's a little bit of glue on here. No, oh, we do have, look, it's the same picture. I had a moment. Okay, we might put that right there. We may even cut it down just a smidge. We don't want to make the mistake of using that one twice. That would be silly. Ooh. Okay, we might maybe, okay, let's keep that one as an option. I don't think I want that one on there. Although that guy's pretty rad. It's a food porn. Nothing wrong with that either. I used to be addicted to the Food Network before they got all the stupid shows on there. And then I didn't have cable for a good long time. Now you can find almost anything you want on YouTube, you know? Okay, so let's see. All right, now we get it. Things that are maybes. Let's go ahead and trim that down. And I think we can actually trim that too. No, I kind of like the shadow on the blinds because I think he's a zombie. I think he just woke up and I think he's a zombie. Okay, so we'll see. We could trim it down a little bit over here though. Still going to get the... half-acre homestead. Our half-acre homestead. I got to start writing this stuff down. Hold on, I need a piece of paper. Okay, and a pen. Where's my penny pen? There we go. Hold the phone. You guys always turn me on to good stuff. Okay, so this is on TikTok, right, that you're talking about? Hey, the back just fell off that. That's exciting. TikTok. Our half-acre homestead. Glenn and Friends, which is food. You new paranormal. That's cool. You knit socks? I don't have that kind of talent. I can literally only do the knit stitch. Okay, so we were at inking before I got sidetracked by TikTok. If I get an account and I start watching things, it might help me solidify creating my own content. Definitely like flip throughs of paper, because they're just short, like 15 minutes or less, right? I think a lot of them are 3 or 4 minutes, a minute. I don't know. I could probably deal with that. Okay, I don't know which ones were. Definitely not the brand new ones I just took out to possibly use. That's part of what I love about coming on here is you guys share your loves with me. Oh, on YouTube, not TikTok. Okay. Half-acre homestead is YouTube or both of those? Okay, I could probably figure it out. If I just gave it, I've reached old peopleville where I'm like, I don't know if I want to give that a chance, Yeah, it's a new thing. I don't want to learn a new thing. I'm kind of tired of learning the new things. Just saying. It could be a thing, Okay, so let's... I don't want to nail him down, but some of the stuff over here we could definitely put down. Because it could be, for when I put things out in the shop. I could do a flip through of what the paper looks like. Could be an ASMR thing too. I don't necessarily have to say anything. Oh, smart move. Totally glue that on upside down. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, unboxing the hauls. That's good. Yeah, I've been a little more open to what they show me. I'm like, well, you know what I watch, like what I actually watch all the way through, you know. So there's that kind of thing. Okay. I've had mixed success with it. They've shown me a couple of kind of neat things, and then they've shown me some crap. So there's that. Do we want to put that like right there? I wonder if we want to. Excuse me. Excusing me. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make that a little bit smaller. If I can find my glue stick. Okay. There we go. Now it'll take up less space. Okay. I would need to go down. Okay. So I think we might settle on that right there. Do I like that on the screen? It's like AliExpress, but with free shipping. I don't like the shorts feature on YouTube. So if I were going to do short videos, I would probably go to a platform like TikTok. Some of it is that I genuinely feel like I'm almost too old for, you know, the platform. But I imagine there's a lot of people on there. I don't imagine there's just young people on there. Well, it's not going to come out with the lid on. That's for darn sure. I think we made a bunch of people fall asleep. I've been watching some LawTube. Just, you know, I'm trying to think of who turned me on to that. I saw it in a post somewhere. And I had such a good time in the live that I've been going back. I've subscribed to like 3 of them now. They're also gamers, though. So sometimes it's like one of them, and I can't figure out which one. I got to figure out who so I can subscribe to it. Does like a lawyer's D&D, which I think would be, you know, fun to see happen. Okay, and then I wanted to put this next. Which made me think, are there people that do their campaigns online? Is that something I can watch? That's a thing to look up. I should put that on my list. D&D question mark. I always wanted to play, but it's another thing. Now I'm like old and I don't know how, and I feel like I should already know how, you know. But Elsa's Family does a game, but I don't really want to get involved with that. Because they're already years and years established into it, you know. And that makes me, oops, that was weird. If I were going to do it at all, I'd want to, it would be as a social thing. So, you know, not that I don't love Elsa's Family, but I need outside contact, you know. Outside of the house contact is a good thing. Hey, Rebecca. I played Magic the Gathering, the card game, for a while. My ex kind of ran that for me. He was a cheatery kind of person. If you didn't know all the rules, he would cheat. I like the idea of a game where you're like role playing something else, because I like those kind of games, like computer games, where they have magic and so that's a thing. Okay, I think we're gonna put that right down there, and then we'll add that. I think I may have made that a little too small. Oh well. Hindsight, you know. It flares up at the end. Okay. Okay, I think we're gonna put that one right there. Oh. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, could go either way. I'm gonna go with that side. You play D&D online? That's cool. I'd like to just see if there's like campaigns online that I can watch and see how it goes. Because I may be like thinking I would like it and maybe I wouldn't, you know. It's one of those things, if you never tried it, you just don't know. I understand it eats up a lot of time though. Those campaigns can run really long. Okay. Cruise the Facebook games again. Carla, do you play any games or are you not a games person? Not everybody is. I used to love old school board games. I like to play, but I'm not very good at Scrabble. Because I'm a terrible speller. But I enjoy playing. And I like just, you know, I like Sorry, and I do like board games. Okay. Eyeballs. I think. Got that piece. What do I want to do? Maybe we want to put that instead, and we can put the eyeballs. If we trimmed it a little closer at the top, maybe. If you kind of put it right in here. Not really losing anything. Put that there. Then we were going to put the bat over here, but that's not taking up enough space. What if we did like that? Well, we're not covering up his face. I'm looking at some of our other choices over here, the stuff we pulled. Okay, now we do have a big eyeball going on. We do have that eagle eye. Oh, yeah. My newest time suck is. Oh, I've got some podcasts off of Reddit. There, I love those. They're like holiday special events for set. Cool, Christine. That is awesome information. I love it. Okay, I think I do like this here. I think we're going to put that right there. So let's do that. Let's also clean off the tip. Okay. There. Okay, if we're going to add that on, we need to ink the edges. You guys always have good information. And I like learning about your guys' likes too. That's awesome. I do like gaming, but it is a huge time sink. I play several online games, and I have to limit myself because it's easy to just sit there and play for hours and hours and hours. For sure. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do? So we're trying to see if maybe we could use this a little bit. Okay, so maybe what we need to do, maybe, because I don't, okay, I think right about there maybe. Let's see. Okay, well, we got to ink the edge again. Every time I rip something off, I got to re-ink the edge. That's cool. Trying to make sure you guys can see the corner down there because the camera angle. There you go. Now you can see the whole thing, but I'm cast. Sorry about my shadow. I can't do anything about that. So if we pull that up and we put him there, we kind of put that under there, like right about there. Okay. Let's put a little tick right there. Okay. Let's do this. I play on Steam. I play Galactic Civilizations 3, but I don't play the online. I just play against the computer. And I have probably not played that in 6 months because my computer's getting too outdated for, they are constantly updating those. Oh, and I just did, I think I actually wanted it to go this way. And I did glue right up to the edge like an idiot. Okay. So I have to let that dry for a second before I trim it off. Okay, and then, yeah. I think we need to make sure that it covers. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Gluing down the eagle eye. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, and I just glued my pants. That's exciting. You too. See, it's one day it's going to happen. I'm going to glue some stuff to myself. That moment you've all been waiting for. Okay. I think right there is good. It's very, very good. Don't fall off. We still need you. You are still very necessary. Okay, I need to get this wet a little bit because the eagle eye is shiny and I can see the glue sitting on top of it. I'll dry that off. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now let's clean the scissors off. Hold on. I glued something to my thumb. Okay. Now we're going to glue this. Kind of like that. Trying to decide if I like it. I think I do. I think it's going to be good. We'll just use glue stick on that. This piece is very thin. It's out of the Gamer magazine, so glue stick should be fine. I know some people who use glue stick exclusively, and it seems to work fine for them. They don't have a trouble with lift later. Let's see about, okay, that's as far as I can go over without. Okay. There we go. No, I don't. I definitely don't want the bat in there. Not too shabby, I think. Let's see if I can get it up a little closer where you guys can see it. Let's see. I'm not good with the camera placement. But that way maybe you guys can see some of the, like, it's just like a symbol carved in rock here. You guys can see some of the other. It's a guy sitting on a bed, but I'm pretty sure he's a zombie. And we've got the storm, and that guy's face is melting off. It's like an outer space thing. Carnival at night, which I think is always a little bit creepy. Well, when it dries, it won't be quite so bad. All the stuff out of the gamer magazines always wrinkles up some. It didn't smooth out marginally. I don't mind the wrinkles personally. It's not like I'm selling it as a work of art. It's just for funsies. All right, let's find us a couple of words. And then there was one. We've knocked out some of our backs tonight, so that we don't have. Okay, I should probably put the lid on this, although it's almost empty. Get rid of some of the trash. Okay. Now let's get our words. Uh-oh, I did something. Carnival's a creepy day or night. Okay. Let's see what we've got going on. These are all very big. That's not appropriate for that collage. Upgrade today? Maybe. Maybe. These are all very, very big words. Okay, we need to find some smaller words. We torture, maybe? Oh, there's the word terrifying, maybe. We have the word pray. Under that guy, we could get your sexy back. And then we've got dark side. All right, so let's cut some of these down and see how we like them. Some of these are on bigger sheets of paper, and I hadn't gotten around to fussy cutting them down yet. Do. What? The Mary Altier is live. I don't know if anybody needs to know that. At least I just got the notification. It could have happened a while ago. I do not always get Timely notifications. Okay, this may be too big. Trim that down just a little bit. There's like a hump in the middle. Okay. I kind of like the idea of putting upgrade today where the chainsaw guy is. Oh, okay. I just got the notification. No, not all of them are, but there's a portion that are. Some of them are just hardworking folks that don't want to live a traditional lifestyle, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that, period. But some people use it as a place to hide, you know, their not so awesome self. But that's true with, like, when I worked in national parks. There's just a lot of kids working for the summer trying to get job experience and stuff. But then there are also people hiding from the law or hiding from their ex, or, you know, they've done some shady shit and they're laying low. The same is true of any sort of transient job, though. Ones that are, you know, seasonal or. I met a lot of great people working in national parks. It is a unique experience, to be sure. I think I already did that one. Okay. I think these are just too big. Mostly sales. Well, I didn't miss anything there. Today's word. We're going to do some shady shit. Doo-da. Doo-da. It is kind of a theme running through things. All right. Oops. I had a glue blob on my finger. I was trying not to put on stuff. Okay, I think it's time to retire that napkin. New napkin, new napkin. Yeah, today's word of the day. Shady shit. Okay. I need something longer to do this on because that, well, maybe this way. Maybe like that. Okay. No glue on the bottom. No glue. All right. There we go. Yesterday's word at the 4-letter crunchy. Yeah, but they used to, I heard crunchy back in the day when there were, every generation kind of has its hippies. I've heard the term crunchy used before. You can be hippie-like and still take a bath. It is okay. Oh, I heard somebody sneezing out there. All right, so there we go. We did a collage. We actually did 3. We did a total of 3. We have one background that's not, and I may finish that one tonight before no, we have 2, because that one needs Voodoo Daddy stuff, so I'll leave them for now. So we did a total of 3 collages tonight. This one we just did that's kind of creepy. Then we did the pumpkins. And then we had our original cutesy one. Crunchy food. I like vegetables of all kinds. I think we've had this discussion before. Love me some vegetables. So yeah, we got 3 in tonight. That's not too bad. Although I don't know if that really counts because we just did a picture and a word. But we did put a background in there. So we glued 3 things down. I think technically that counts. Oh, the bottom of the G is peeling up. There we go. So not too shabby. Thanks, Janice. Is this peeling up? Or am I just, it's on this side. This side's peeling back a little bit. There we go. Okay. That they were tiny cucumbers. Yeah. All right. So now we've been on for almost 3 hours. So I think we're going to call it now. But I did get sorted out some stuff for the serial killer stuff. And I've realized that I can categorize in a small way some of my collage stuff towards themes that we were going to do collages on. Not a huge hunk. Well, then they would have made dick jokes. They would have totally made dick jokes about that cucumber. I think that's just a natural inclination when it comes to cucumbers. Okay. So I'm happy with what we got done tonight. Sunday, we're going to start with our collage roll. And I'm not sure what. But we'll do something fun. I think we should do something fun. I got to look through my ideas of what things that are going on. Right? They totally would have. 100%. I believe that from the bottom of my soul. All right. Well, it is 8 o'clock here. That's 9, 10, and 11 across the country for you people on the East Coast. My gosh. Not that that's a bad thing on Friday night, but I know some people are early risers. Some of us don't sleep very much at all. Some of us definitely are not getting enough, regardless of when it happens. So I'm going to go try and peel some glue off my fingers, eat a little food, and I will see you guys on Sunday. I'm thinking around 3. I think it was between 3 and 4. It might have been around 4 on last Sunday, and I had a good time. So, we'll try it again and see what happens. However, you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Rebecca and Carla and Christine and Janice and Susan, who's probably asleep or who wandered away in sheer boredom earlier. Bright blessings and hugs and hisses to you all. Bye, bye, bye. Oh, I'm wrong place. Bye, 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 bye. I don't know if I'm on the camera. What? The end. You guys are made of awesome.